Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video to help out a fellow YouTuber specialist from the Spruce. He is a collector as well, and I noticed in one of his videos he was having trouble dating a canteen. So basically in this video I'm going to go over how to date things, and with any military issue canteen it will be on the bottom. And there's also other signs. Just look up information on U.S. military canteens, as I don't have much time in this video, as my phone has issues, which I'm currently trying to figure out a fix for. So anyway, just look him up, Specialist from the Spruce, all one word. I recommend you guys to do so. He's new to the channel, or not the channel, to YouTube. So just show him some appreciation. On here would be on the very back, underneath here. That would be where your stamp would be for this World War II era one. This is a gorgeous cover. It's beat up, but sadly the stamp is faded. I cannot read it out to you. This right here is the exact same cover, just a newer make. So just the color is a little bit different. SPO 100-04. So the 04 would be your contract year. The SPO would be your government agency. So that right there was made in 04, and clearly it wasn't used much. Other than by me, of course. Let me go ahead and pull this pouch together, guys. Okay, so once it actually wants to show up, SPO 100-03. This right here is an Iraq era M16 mag pouch. So the 03 was a contract year, and the different letters. Apparently, I did not know English. The different letters would be for the government agency. My apologies, I have to fight these pouches real quick. And there is other pouches, for instance, like a triple mag pouch down there. Basically, you look on the inside of the flap. So we're going to use this one for example, but you basically pull your pouch open, and you look up in the very top, somewhere about right there, basically inside the Alice pouch. It'll be always in the very top, kind of where that stitching is. It'll be the same thing on the Alice pouch. Of course, in this one, it's on the back. So with these first aid pouches, let me find one that's in better shape. So you look inside, and as you can see, there's a government agency, and the year is 07. So that is that one. I'm just going to leave this thing a rack for a minute. Okay, so this right here is an Interceptor body armor groin protector. If anybody has an IBA vest in large and you're willing to trade or sell it for a reasonable price, preferably less than 100, though I'm skeptical that'll happen, just let me know. I'd love to see conditions and possibly talk a deal. But anyway, with this one, as you can see, there's a stitching. So inside that stitching, there will be a manufacturer date written down on the armor itself and on the pouch. Typically, you don't always find them together. I bought this together from a dealer during a large, basically like a large vendor event in my area. So anyway, that is kind of how you would date one of those. I don't really assume that a lot of people get those, but I grabbed it because it's a really good deal. So I cannot find a stamp or anything on this, so I do not know how to date these. But I would assume they would be written down somewhere on the pouch, or it would be a tag. I'm just unable to find it on that one. That one is real. I just do not know how to find it on those. There is other gear in here, so just bear with me here. Obviously, this saw gunner pouch, it would be on the back, and if it's not on the back, you check the inside of the lid. So if you look in this case, there's a thing written on the top, but you look on the inside of there, and then that would give you the year. I'm not going to do it on this video, of course. This right here is a rifle cleaning case. These are my uncle's. This one he may have actually used in the Carolinas during training. You can see the red dirt. This one is 1970, and it's DSA. And you can see there's the 100. The second O is faded. But anyway, that's kind of how you date those. And then there's other gear, of course, but I will not be going over everything. I'm just going to be going over the basic field gear and maybe a couple extra things in this video. And there's a lot more to this, but this is just going over these. And then uniforms, I'll have to make a separate thing on those. DLA 185. This is an unissued pistol belt. This one will be in 80s, of course. So anyway, that one's actually a really nice piece. My uncle, who is the sheriff, he actually gave me that. Anyway, this is a Vietnam era belt. It will be stamped around the same area on the inside of the belt, but it will be a stamp. So this one's actually faded off. We'll not be able to show it in this video. These right here, they're going to be very hard to see, but that right there, so the year should be right there. You got your government agency, your number, and it'll say 76 for this case. It's very heavily faded. I'm unsure if you could have seen it. It's very hard to see. I know that. So my apologies. This one's an 84. Actually, I think they're both 84. Like I said, it's just very hard to read, and these got that metallic color to them because they're a different type of nylon. And then that right there's a reproduction, but if it would have been a real one, it would have been the same concept. So, anyways, guys, that's just kind of what I wanted to go over with. So for Specialist Spruce, I hope this helps you out, man. And like I said, for canteens, you just look on the bottom of them. If it is a military one, you will find it on there. And if it's not there, then I would take a guess, if I was you, that it would be a reproduction. Nothing wrong with that. I'd honestly recommend a reproduction, as at least that one's going to be easier to clean and less likely to have something, less than desirable in it. And of course, there is other gear here, but we're not going to go over how to do that. And if you do want to learn how to date uniforms, you can either have me make a video at some point, or you can look it up and research it. I'd recommend you to do either one. But either way, man, I hope this helps you out, and I hope that someone else learned from this as well. God bless you all, and thank you all. Take care. Have a great day.